Oh yeah, open world concept. So it looks like one of the best ways to raise your kid to live a good life is to live off the grits for my kids. So taking your kid to nature, get them one of these bouncing bikes we got for free in the Buy Nothing group. Yeah, highly recommend. So yeah, I think even our best friend Nietzsche was like, trust no thought that don't come to you while walking in the great outdoors kind of vibes. And it's kind of a good idea because lots of things to be beneficial in the natures, uneven surfaces, variety of terrain, grades, no two steps are alike. It's funny, a lot of people try to quantify like how many steps a day they're stepping, but actually I think more important than how many steps a day your step-ins, it's more like the dynamic range or differences of the steppings in the given day. So the problem with a lot of modern day stepping is everything is so flat. And the downside of that is, I think what it means to be a biped is to walk and traverse uneven surfaces, like even like walking on these rocks, kind of good. Pro tip for Christmas this year is just ask for some Vibram 5-finger shoes. And yeah, look at Sen like going off-roading like a champ. Yeah, shout out to LA County, invested $250 million into the systems. It's a good investment. So yeah, as a general thought, one of the good things is the more time you spend out in nature, the better. And it's so funny too, because kind of the weird thought is nowadays people are like, oh, you gotta be like, if you want to go hiking, get 가죠. 눈 좋아요. Pet waste transmit disease. Please get his area clean. Yeah, we love this pedestrian bridge. Yeah, effing nice. Crossing Las Ciénegas. So yeah, I think people are like, oh, you gotta go hurry up, buy some hiking shoes and hiking poles and da-da-da. I'm like, bro, I'm just wearing like Vibram 5-finger shoes. Like, this is like literally the only pair of shoes I own anymore. And then pro tips for your kid. Just get them water shoes on Amazon. It's like super minimalistic. So yeah, but what if you step on rocks? You hurt yourself. He's like, you could be fine. Like, there's some people I see walk around barefoot. They're fine. Don't be such a baby. Yeah. So just kind of like Zen is 2 years, 10 months old, and just having a lot of fun. Giving him this like cool off the grid trainings. All right. Shout out to Mark Ridley Thomas. Good job. And I think 동서 우리가 그 캐나탄 가서 아빠가 파르모에서 올라가서 up ramp has a left turn. And I think lots of like you're killing like 100 birds with one stone being in nature, right? It's A, you're going to walk, which is good for your thoughts. B, a lot of modern day society looks like pretty ugly. Oh wow, 잘했어요. So being out in nature, there's so much more dynamic range. 네, 잘했어요. There's so much more dynamic range of just like textures. So much more dynamic range in terms of just like things to look at. Oh, wow, County of Los Angeles, Park to Playa Bridge. Yeah. And honestly, like the ultimate privilege is not putting your kid in no, indoor monster story, child care, preschool, whatever. Just have them out in the real world is the ultimate privilege. I guess this is the upside of being a crypto trillionaire. Your kid could just be enjoying the natures with maximum delight. And people are like, yeah, but you're so lucky. It's like, not everyone could do that. I'm like, that's the point, bro. That's what real luxury is, right? But kid, let's say a job. There's always the weekends, right? Like Saturday, Sundays, or like before or after work or whatevs. But I think it's like people like to people lack the self-esteem or the self-knowledge that, I mean, there are certain things in life which are more difficult to negotiate than others, but technically everything's negotiable. There's like, yeah, I got my mortgage. I'm like, man, just sell your house then. It's just like, just move somewhere else. And so I think probably one of the benefits, the biggest benefit I did studying sociologies was kind of like challenging social norms and conventions. And I think 99, maybe even 100% of my successes in life is always like not just following the typical standardized notion of like what's proper, what's not proper, blah, blahs. And actually the desocialization of things has been much more beneficial to me. Even like Kanye says like, no one genius ain't crazy. And I think the reason why I confuse people, I'm like, bro, don't hate me because I'm more masculine than me. Is like, yeah, but he's Asian. I'm like, yeah, we the new studs, baby. I'm like Johnny Bravo vibes, right? Big hunk, right? And yeah, okay, so you know how people's racist, low-key racist? Whenever they meet me in real life, they're like, whoa, you're so much taller in real life than I thought you was. Good morning. And then now let's say it's like, yes, because I'm Asian, you racist. Real facts, super facts. How tall is Eric? 5'10 and a half, 5'11, 5'11 and a half, 6 feet. Let's just say Eric Kim 6 feet. If I was on a dating profile today, I would definitely write 6 feet, even though it's more like 5'11, 5'11 and a half. I'm 180 centimeters or 182 centimeters. I forget which one, but it doesn't really matter. I think Jadisu. Another funny thought is like, how do you know if someone's on the juice or not? Just ask somebody, like, how you get so jacked? And then they like kind of pause and they're like, dedication, putting in the work. I'm like, roll my eyes and I'm like, he's probably on the juice. Same thing with, oh yeah, look at how did he go off-roading, yeah. People on juice like, for example, one person I find extremely disingenuous is The Rock, right? He's just like, oh wow, honey, what do you got off-roading pet charges here? The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, he's like, yeah, put in the work and dedication, and you know, he's like, yo, work hard when you don't feel like working hard. I'm like, yeah, and you also juicing your eyebrows out, juicing your brains out. Yeah, I think, and also, don't trust my mom calls it shorty guys. A lot of shorty guys on the juice. Why? Because they low-key jealous. That, I mean, kind of sucks. You're like shorter man. It's like everyone's always gonna have a low-key kind of like Napoleon syndrome. In facts, Napoleon wasn't even that short. He was just average height, which I think for a Frenchman at the time, under nutrition was like 5'7". Okay,